out by Larry, aka Guru Larry. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Now, you've got quite an unusual collecting habit.
Yeah.
You particularly are interested in retro hardware and games, aren't you?
That's right, yes. Well, it's basically from my childhood obsession with games and that. And I never sold consoles, so they slowly mutated into retroness.
Wonderful. So have they become more valuable for you now?
Sort of in the heart rather than in the wallet, really.
But you can pick things like this up just by going on auction websites and
That's
stuff,
right,
can't
yes,
you?
right, yeah. If you know where they look.
Okay, now, I'm looking at this.
That's right.
And I have to confess, I have absolutely no idea what it is.
Okay, this is MB Games, the company who made all them board games and that. They're still there. This is the Vectrex they released. Basically, in 1982, they saw Atari and Mattel making all this money for that, and they thought, I might have some of that. And they decided to make this. Basically, the main difference is, you don't need to plug it into telly. It comes with a monitor. And the weirdest story about this is these are actually a heart bypass monitors they bought cheap from China.
Wow, that's strange, isn't it? But they never did bring out some kind of, they've got a new Operation game out. You can't play that on the new kind of heart monitor screen. No, they never brought it out.
No, unfortunately
like
not. This is you could go.
No, you just bring that out. Is that the controller?
Yep, this is the controller itself. Nice 4-button joystick, as opposed to the old 1 buttons in those days.
Yes.
And basically what we're playing now is Spike.
Do you mind if I have a go?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so give me a lowdown. What do I have to do?
Basically, it's Donkey Kong, more or less Donkey Kong. What you need to do is move the ladder about the screen, like you're doing.
Okay.
Climb up there.
Oh, or don't.
And you said, darn it.
It's not the easiest thing to control, is it?
It's not. It's quite fiddly.
Yeah, it is.
So the object of the game is not to die. It's to climb up the ladder and pick up the key at the top of the map.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm slightly distracted by the slightly blue-tinged, what I can only describe as what looks like a piece of cellophane across the screen.
Yes.
What on earth is that all about?
This is 1982's equivalent of a graphics card. So
right.
It's a bit of cellophane. I should show you it's a bit nasty.
And that's your lot.
Yeah, there you go. And that's him there. So yeah.
So what other games do you have for it?
Okay, I have got this game, which is a Web Warp. These are the cartridges, by the way. Do you know?
Okay.
Look, see, I'll turn it off and. Yes, I'll turn it off. Pull them out the side here, massive cartridges. Swap them over. There you go. Now I've got to take out the graphics card.
Oh, so you can't swap each graphics card with a different game?
Well, you can. It just look really weird. So you plug that in, like that, and turn it back on here.
I love the noise it makes. It's like a swarm of bees.
Basically, this game is a clone of Tempest.
Okay.
Don't know if you remember Tempest. I think there's a button to speed him up as well.
Okay.
And there's another button to shoot as well.
Okay, now you mentioned that a spare controller is £50.
That's right, yeah.
How much does one of the games cost?
Well, the games, they vary in prices depending how rare they are. You can get them from about £5 or anything up to £50. This is quite a Red Warp. Is actually quite one of the rarest games. I think it is the rarest game of all for the Vectrex.
Well, thanks very much for coming in, Larry, and showing us your collection.
Thank you very much.